Well, hello, welcome to my channel, Beard Cat Guitar Plus. um, if you're new to the channel, thank you for checking it out. Please stay till the end. Please hit the subscribe button. No, that's going to be up here in the corner. Subscribe. So, if you're new, I've been working on a couple bikes that I have. I'm working on my grandfather's bike. Well, he gave it to me. It's a 1984 Yamaha Virago XV700. And I finally got in some stuff for it. Voila. Some new oil and some filters and all that. Manual says recommended is 2040 oil for these ones. But I couldn't find any of that around town. I didn't want to wait another week for Amazon orders. And I wanted to get good brand. I couldn't find any good brands for 2040 online. So I just went with next best thing, 2050. Did some research. A lot of people run that on their same year Virago, everything. So we got all that oil is from that bike because it apparently has a leak. So, I don't know what I'm doing. Tight squeeze. So, first things first, you've got to drain everything out on the other side. Then you have to take this off, which is the oil filter, which is that right there. Take that out, replace it. Come over here, close up the spot that you're draining the oil out of. It's best to take this thing off when you're draining because it makes for better flow. And then it's all said and done, then you put the amount back in and try to run it. So we're going to see if I can do that real quick and see if it'll actually start up. You know, it wasn't wanting to start and it was giving that weird clinking sound. You can see that in the video I just made before this one. It sounds awful. Like I am scared it's rattling gears and stuff in there. So I'm going to get this drained real quick and I think I'll be right back after that. Or towards the very end. I don't know. But it's pretty self-explanatory. You just drain the oil from... The shirt's too tight for me. I think the shirt shrunk. I don't want to admit that I just grew. So there is a... dang, that looks so bad. There is a spot down here. Right there. You undo that, it's going to flow. Once you undo that, you need to pop this, that way it can flow better. So I'm going to do that right now. Okay. Hey! Got something on my fingers. Yes. Alright, check it out. Just got it off. Just draining out. And that is some dark, dark oil. Make sure you're recording, yeah. Had one shot at that pretty much. I watch all these YouTube videos and I'm like, oh, I bet I can do that without getting it all over my hands. Nope. So, that is probably going to be dripping for a bit, but it brought out a bunch. That was probably definitely 3 quarts or so. I don't know. Fun. Alright. Well, I'm going to let that go for a bit longer. Make sure it drips all the way out. Like I said, I couldn't get the engine running, so it's best to do this while the vehicle's hot, because it loosens it all up and just kind of brings it out. Oh well. Okay, so I'm gonna be back. What finger should I use to press stop? Ugh. I will be right back after I do the next thing. Alright, we're back. So I've got that pretty much draining. I got a new or another little pan thing there. So the rest of the oil change to change the filter. A lot of people say you need to take all this crap off of there. You really don't. I mean, it might be a pain in the butt. You don't need to take all this out. Just freaking unscrew it all. It's probably going to be a little residual oil in this, because this right here is where the filter goes in. And you need to remember what ones go to what, because this one down here has to go on the bottom, and it has a little catch underneath that's like a long, almost looks like an Allen thing like this. So take them out, make sure you know what goes where, and that's that. Let's see if I can just do this one-handed. I think it'll be fine. I've got the oil, or the plastic thing down there. I don't know. There's a couple people that I watched a couple of their videos, and they're just like getting so mad at Yamaha for doing this, and then they ended up taking off the entire freaking everything down here just to take this off. You really don't need to. Just look at that. I've got this tool. It is working just fine. Well, as fine as I can make it. Alright guys, we're back. So, there were some bolts up in here, just like this one. I loosened them up, I took those out. You need to make sure... Oh, there you see it. They were up in here, this one and this one. Now I'm taking that one out. And this one down here on the bottom on these Viragos, they have this little... It's like an oil catch or something. Or, I don't know what it is. But you got to remember what ones go where, because you need to put them back all in the same spots. So we're going to take this out, and then we're going to take this off and change the filter. You can already tell this is not going to be a 5-minute video, unfortunately. Dang, I should have loosened that up some more. I see now kind of why... kind of hypocritical now. I see why everybody gets so mad at these. But I've got a Tupperware underneath to catch anything that'll fall. Alright. So there's that. You need to make sure you remember what goes where. Alright. There's this. Sorry, I'm trying to balance you. Alright. Trying to put things right back where they originally go, so there's less chance of me to get super confused. Yep, see? She's peeing just a little bit. Just kind of loosen up, and things should come right out. You need to make sure that you know what direction this cap goes on, and then you need to make sure you know what direction the filter goes in. Getting dirty. Dang. Alright, you know what? Screw that. I'm going to take this thing off camera, and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. So I got it off. There's the filter down there. I just pulled it out, and I made sure to put it down facing the right way. That way I can grab the new one. There's the cap that I had to take off. Has a couple washers on there. Okay, so I got the new one. I can see what direction it goes. Goes in like that. So, we need to make sure we put the washers on the right spot. Okay. Okay, so we're back. I got the filter changed out. I got everything put back, new filter put in. One thing I forgot to say, or forgot to show, because, you know, is you want to take the new filter and fill that filter up with oil. just try to fill it up as much as you can before you slide it back in to where it goes. Then put the cap on. Make sure you don't tighten down super tight, but don't have it too loose. Doesn't need to be super tight. So, got that done. Let's go around and see if the other side is done. Looks like just a couple drips here and there. All right. So let's get that cap put back on down there, get it tightened down, and then get some new oil put in. All right. Okay, so we're pretty much done on that. I got some of the stuff I recorded before, but for some reason it was turned the stupid way. So I'm gonna record again. I got all the oil stuff changed out. I got the oil put back in. So if you're gonna do this yourself, make sure you use a funnel, because I didn't, and pretty good amount, like maybe a shot glass worth of oil got all around here. A good sized shot glass. For your vodka. So I got that cleaned up. I got new oil filter put in, new rubber gaskets, whatever they are. So all the oil's good. And then I came up here because I still had some residual gas in the tank. And I tried siphoning it with this little pump thing that I have right over there, that little red and black thing. Has a tube on each side, and you're supposed to just squeeze it and makes it to where you don't have to suck on it. I'll throw some pictures up here of what I did. Anyways, I took the tube off of that, and then I took this tube right here. I popped that off and then put this in place of it, and then I just churned the petcock into a different position, and it, seriously, I'll show pictures, it flowed. What guy is that sings that? Flow. Good musician. Anyways, so that's that. It's a really good trick to be able to empty out the rest of the gas. I mean, there's probably still a little bit down here on the very bottom where the petcock doesn't go all the way to, but for the most part, it's all good. I mean, it's a lot less than what would have been running through the carburetor to the engine, because it goes gas, carb, engine. You don't want to be running a bunch of old gas down through there. So I got that done. I popped off this to help it flow better. So you open this up, you put the tube on there, open that up, and it just flows right out. Just make sure you have the tube on correctly as much as the other tube is. That's that. I think that'll do it for the majority of this video, because about 4:03 right now, and I need to go get gas for this thing. I'm just gonna go buy a little gas gallon, little gas tank, and fill her up, and I'll see if she starts up. I don't know if I'm gonna do that on this video or not, so if not, then please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. I don't know. And don't forget to check out my Instagram. I've got an Instagram that I post all kinds of stuff about this bike and the bobber bike and just whatever other crap. Just fun to watch. I post on there a lot sooner than all these videos, obviously. Almost daily or every other day to Instagram. So, that's that. Cool. Thank you for tuning in this long, and we'll see you next time.